Sakombe dzikisira Winky Diga. Because when Winky D ndo anonzi mudhara manje kuna Winky D. Anozono anenge zvanozongonoita so movement chanacho so but movement yake yakadhakwa futi sometimes. Like inini Winky D ndinozomuti mudhara ka. Ngambotanga ndisiro 5 artists pamepo kana 3 zvawo. Weza nomja Winky D akapisa ne strategy yakaipa. Ano strategy yakaipa kuipa kaipa anoimba zvakaipa. Weza akaipa zvese. But ngambo ndisiro 3 upcoming artists apa patable. Weza nomja aiwa Winky D icon. Weza Japreza samkoma Japreza akanovhura label rake akasapana namfana nati ana chiche vakuimba takutovanzwa. Weza vachienda pamayichuba vakutemba zvimusoro. Vanati onati watakasika mumuzivi but akazongoenda soko anzani XQ sera ngari military touch ke vanonzana na end muridzo vakazotiza zvako military touch anoita vakazotizira but ndo zvakaita Japreza akaiso vanhu vake vatozoti aiwa Japreza.
Yeah, people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Mamuka say welcome to Princemillerentertainment TV channel. You just watched a Instagram live between Ray Vines and Levels of True Sport Records. To those who doesn't know who Ray Vines is, Komanari that video ari kumsoro ari ari upper end anonzi Ray Vines wacho ari pazasi anonzi Levels ari pamusoro anonzi Ray Vines under comedy. If you haven't checked his comedy, you can just type Ray Vines here on YouTube. You can just go there. Mona maskita anoita. If you are on Instagram, you can just go and type Ray Vines. Mona maskita anoita again on Instagram. 1 minute skita anoita. And that's what Levels is a producer. I know most of you know him. He's a producer of True Sport Records. Irkumbari and producer ma artist akawanda na Enzo nango pana dikidika Mazim Danzo artist. You see, so vaitauranya ya Mazim Danzo artist, and then they end up talking about Winky D, and you heard what the young man Ray Vines was saying on that video clip. Some of the things he was saying was true, but azotaura zvimwe zvokuti my fans are Winky D, they were wabatikana they were now roasting him vachimuti chimwe, because we all know kuti muZimbabwe kuti kana iwe usingafarire MDC kana usingafarire ZANU-PF kana usingafarire Nhingirikini, people when they want to roast you, they will roast you personally. It is what it is. With Zimbabweans kana takavenga munhu kana kuti munhu angotaura zvisiri chete, you usingawirirana nazvo izvozvo, then it becomes an enemy and an enemy of an enemy. Isusu we end up taking it personally, like personal, like, you know what I mean. So Winky D fans have been attacking the young man Ray Vines at Pamsurap. Most of you my own in Nangu, I saw it. I just thought, you know what, let me just ignore it, but I just thought, you know what, let me just cover it, let me just put it out there so that you guys, you can decide could you wanna say, Winky D akatanga career yake in the early 2004 2005 there to pakatanga Winky D as a as a dance artist. Since then the men have been working very hard. Winky D akatanga asina chanacho, he's been working hard to be where he is today. I salute for his workmanship and stuff. And akabatsuro ma artists, 1 or 2, I think Ray Vines apo ananya stage history yake mushe, because Winky D actually helped Ninja Lips, I think Turkey Vibes akabatsuro in his early days up there, but munhu angoro private and stuff, munhu anototuntu akopa side Winky D akasana nemamwe ma artists. If we actually compare him to other artists, panyadze ma scandals, his personal life and stuff, munhu angori reserved, munhu angori laid back and stuff, you see. So the men have done good in terms of his personality image, outside from music. My interviews anoita apo na apo once in a while, so munhu angori shy to the media, so I think Ray Vines apa ananyasake history yake mushe in terms of helping. You can help many people, in this industry. But throw up on my advice and stuff. So I personally think it could only Ravens didn't do his homework in terms of helping artists. Akatwa na Winky D and it. So people are not far now, so they came at him very, very, very hard. So to me that's no do. Let me put Winky D there, let me put Nelson Chamisa there, and let me put Matiti there. Those are the three celebrities that most of their fans kana wakatara anything wrong about Ametiti. I remember me doing talking about Ametiti and stuff. There was this other lady, she's a member of this Akato subscriber on this channel. Every time I drop post about Ametiti, she always comes at me and then she took us on the comment section. Some of the times I do delete those messages and stuff, but it is what it is. We know good. If you say anything wrong about Nelson Chamisa, people are gonna come at you. Zimbabweans, we can take criticism nicely. Atkwanise kutora criticism nicely. Chamisa munhu wenyama, and most people they actually treat him like he's immortal or something. So I'm just gonna have to actually the real question of this whole issue is that why Zimbabweans we can't take criticism. There's nothing wrong about doing it. As I said earlier on, the men have been actually working very hard for, on his career. Someone says angapawe munwana noti I approached Winky to nurture him and he turned me down. Plus pakakwira buzz achibva kwaibva aiti one Harare haana kuuya kuzoti baba muponesi akazvisumudza ega, hapana kamusumudza, so let him be. His hard work is paying off. Kwete vanoda kukugamira mudenga kunge hanzi kunge mhata ebere kuda kushandisa vamwe vanhu kuita mbiri. Don't classify Winky nezvinhu zvisina basa. Nhasi Sunday handidi kuundura vanhu pano. This guy is actually Winky D fan. Someone says Winky D akaita kuti toki atange kuzikanwa. Chamisa hake takamufotera akatengesa nyika apa tawina anokwata uyo Chamisa. Someone says Winky D ndi minister wearts here wamunoda akusumudzirei endai kuna Christy Coventry ndo basa rake. It is one of those things that we cannot take criticism nicely. Some people are very supportive 100%. I don't know kuti ngatichi, but it is what it is. Munyasoda Winky asumudzire ani maticha mangana akaedza kusumudzira kubva grade 1 vakatadza, saka Winky ndiye anozogona manje. Someone says who's that lady in blue? Do amatitira vacho vanoita nezve. So people have been commenting about Winky. 1 hour they didn't come here kuti vaite role models, vakauya for fame and fortune. Nelson Chamisa a politician, they don't owe munhu anything except delivering mufield yavo. Saka kana muchiti Chamisa wakangwarira pamuromo sepinjisi mbaida kuti aiti sei ukagona uchida kusumudzirwa music industry watoziva hausi chibaba. Saigafa tomungomuda akadaro kusumudzira kana kusasumudzira ndikoko. He don't owe anyone bullshit. Aiwawo simudzirwawo kuchill sport uko nana levels nana fantan. You see, so people they actually support Winky D in a way kutoti avatomboona ana kutadza kwake. So guys, I don't know kuti mimi munozona say in the comment section. I just thought, what, let me just bring it out there so that you could actually see it. Those three people on the screen right now. To me, I think kuti if anything negative changu taurwa chete, people always come out gun blazing. Wananungoya vane gun blazing. People they actually don't take criticism nicely when we talk of Chamisa. Chamisa patadza and Ametiti patadza, kana Winky D patadza. I'm not saying what is Ravens agona zvataura, ataura mapoints akataura on that video, but unfortunately anakuita a proper research on some of the facts angashtaura. But in a way kuti people people should be able to take a negative feedback vamuano and and tomugadzirisa munhu kana atadza in a way yekuti it is a nice way, not kuti zvoni kana munhu atadza tatomurosta tatomutukira mai vake mutukira baba vake. That's very childish. That's why you see kuti zvoni in SA right now, my neighbor can support DA, other neighbor can support EFF, but havambofa vakarowana, havambofa vakatukana or anything. Vanhu vanotomwa vese vashuta zvinhu zvese vachitotaura aina campaign anotobuda mba make akapfeka EFF achitoenda kucampaign, haambofa kanzi mutengesi kana totengesa nyika kana chichi. It's because the whole structure, the whole thing very peaceful, very organized. We call ourselves kuti very educated, we are very hard working people, what, but kuona munhu akapfeka MDC takutorova, kuona munhu akapfeka ZANU-PF vakutotuka. Hatina that kind of that kind of structure iri matiri. Hatina, tiri vanhu vari very 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 possessed. We are possessed. Takaona munhu akapfeka sheti yaED apa tinomutukirira kuti ZANU-PF what. Takaona munhu akapfeka sheti yeMDC, the same thing, tinomutukirira kana kutomurova, you see. So we need to have that change of mind yatinayo as Zimbabweans. We need to have a proper structure in terms of criticism, a proper structure in terms of hate and love and respect among ourselves. Respect your neighbor, love your neighbor. Atina that kind of thing. Atina, I don't know kuti Mugabe here kana chi chakaitika, because this is not a good way of actually solve situations. Bullying ainambonaka. We are bullies in Zimbabwe. Most of us, we are bullies. Topula munhu because of decision yaanenge ataura kana zvanenge ataura iye munhu, totongomupinza papa musoro wake, tomumisa papa musoro wake papa danda because of his or her views. Topane point yangu nini about this whole discussion that we can do and stuff. We should be able to solve our issues in a very peaceful, respectful manner. Guys, I don't know what you say in the comment section. To me, it is not just about Winky D or Chamisa or Amatiti, but it is about criticism. It's about criticism among ourselves. A criticism to have a peaceful criticism, to have a peaceful debate or a peaceful criticism among us, because we end up takutukirana na mai vedu na baba vedu vasine the whole issue inenge pa table. Guys, thank you for listening. This is Press Play and the episode. Subscribe to the channel on the button below and follow us on Twitter at P-Miller-ENT. We are also on Instagram at Princemillerentertainment. And it is what it is, guys. Let's just be peaceful. Let's think katifunge bigger. Let's not think like Winky ndimwari or Chamisa ndimwari or ED ndimwari. No, let's just think about one of your mountain your challenge. Let's not hold these people like their idols or their gods or whatsoever. Kamna atara sananga atara mukati say in a very way kuti peaceful way, not just kuva tumtukira mai vake and baba vake and some, what I mean. Katukuri ama Zimbabweans, katukuri. That's the whole issue about this video. You see. Thank you very much for listening. This is Prince, and subscribe, guys. Thank you.